Hi, welcome back. This is Mrs. Duke with the Treble with Music. I have a video today for my preschoolers. I'm going to have you hopping, marching, all kind of things. So let's start with our hello song. Hello, hello, I'm so very glad to see you. Hello, hello, how are you today? Hello, hello, I'm so very glad to see you. Hello, hello, how are you today? If you like cats, stand up and give your head a pat. Pat, pat, pat your head, pat, pat, pat your head, pat, pat, pat your head, and now sit down. Hello, hello, I'm so very glad to see you. Hello, hello, how are you today? Hello, hello, I'm so very glad to see you. Hello, hello, how are you today? If you like dogs, stand up and hop on one leg. Hop, 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 and now sit down. Hello, hello, I'm so very glad to see you. Hello, hello, how are you today? Hello, hello, I'm so very glad to see you. Hello, hello, how are you today? If you like hamsters, stand up and run in place. Run, 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 and now sit down. Okay. There is a beat buddy that some of you may remember who I haven't used very often this year, but he is going to help me with steady beat first of all, and then I'll tell you why he's here. So get your hot potato ready. Here we go. Keep it steady, keep it steady. Feel the beat, feel the beat. Keep it nice and steady, keep it nice and steady. Feel the beat, feel the beat. So Wrinkles, the bulldog, is here today because we are going to do a poem about a poor dog that did not get his bone. Some of you may remember this. It is a very old poem. I think everybody knows this or they've learned it. But it has a very silly ending. So here's basically the story, just so you'll know. An old lady, old Mother Hubbard, she went to her cupboard, and a cupboard is a cabinet. So, or maybe a closet like the one behind me. So she went to her cupboard, and she opened the cupboard because she was looking for her poor dog a bone. But when she got there, the cupboard was bare. That means there was nothing in it, not even anything else. There was nothing in it. So the poor dog did not get a bone. I'm sorry. So, make your hot potato, and here's the first part. Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to fetch her poor dog a bone. But when she got there, the cupboard was bare, and so the poor dog had none. Oh, well, something strange happened after that. Here's what it was. She went to the fish market to buy him some fish. When she came home, he was licking his dish. And here is the very silly ending. She went to the fruit market to buy him some fruit. When she came home, he was playing the flute. Can a dog play a flute? No. How silly. All right, so wrinkles, you get to sit over there. You can watch. All right, the next thing that we're going to do today is something that involves having a circle. All right, I have a hula hoop. I am not going to be hula hooping. I am a terrible hula hoopist. It goes around my waist a couple of times and then goes straight down to the floor. So maybe after I make this video, maybe I'll practice, but I have never been able to hula hoop. But you'll need a circle. So if you have a hula hoop, that would be great. If you don't, then I was thinking of things that you might have around your house. If you have a jump rope, this would be a great way to make a circle, and it would probably be about the same size as a hula hoop. So if you put it end to end on the floor in a circle, that would be great. So here's the reason you need a circle. We are going to be doing something, an activity, where we're listening for a certain part of a song, and it's going to be important that during one part of the song that you are inside the circle. Your feet need to be inside the circle. So during other parts of the song, your feet might be outside the circle or maybe out and in, back and forth. But during the main part of the song, which I'm going to show you right now, this part is where you will need to have your feet inside the circle. This is called Colonel Bogey's March. It was written by Kenneth Alford. He's an American composer. And it's a very, very common march. This is a march that most people have probably heard. Or maybe you've heard it and you just didn't even know what it was. And we are going to be listening to just the first part. Now the very, very first part is the introduction. So that we won't really worry about. So I will show you. I'm going to turn it on right now. So the introduction is very loud. This is the part that we're going to listen for. So when you have your circle on the floor, you're going to be marching. We're going to keep a steady beat, because a march is a great way to hear a steady beat. That is the part where you will march. So that part will change and then it will come back. And every time we hear it come back, which will be, we'll hear it 3 times in the whole song. So every time it comes back, you're going to be inside your circle. So go get your hula hoop or your jump rope or whatever you can make a circle with and get it all set up, and I will see you right back here in a second. All right, and we are back. Here is my hula hoop, and so you're going to be watching my feet. My feet are inside the hula hoop right now, and they're going to be marching. I might march around this way or that way, so you can do the same thing in the circle. But when the music changes, watch my feet and see what they do, and you're going to do the same thing. Here we go. So you can rewind that and do it as many times as you would like. Before I go, though, I want you to notice my fancy shoes with the bow. We're going to talk about that in just a second. We are going to sing a song called Yankee Doodle, and everybody loves singing this song, and I think it's because of the word macaroni, but it doesn't mean this kind of macaroni. A long time ago, there was a war, the American Revolutionary War, and during that war, the Yankees were actually made fun of, and that's where this song came from. And back in those days, macaroni did not have anything to do with noodles. It had to do with fancy clothing. So, for instance, today I have some buttons on my shirt. They could be called macaroni. I showed you the bows on my shoes. Back in those days, men wore buckles, like if you think of a pilgrim's hat, had a buckle on it. They wore frilly collars, and they wore, the ladies wore these big hats with lace and frilly stuff. That was all called macaroni. So, one part of macaroni would be if you were to stick a feather in your hat. And guess what? That is exactly what Yankee Doodle did. So when we sing about macaroni, it's fancy clothes, or the feather that he stuck in his cap. Yankee Doodle went to town, riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. So at the end, I've always thought that when it says Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy, mind the music, that means keep your mind on the music and your steps, where your feet go, and with the girls be handy, that means be careful not to step on their beautiful long dress or their shoes. Or when you twirl them around, don't knock their hat off of their head, because they had on these big hats and these big skirts with, dresses with frilly stuff all over it. So Yankee Doodle, be careful when you're dancing with those ladies. One more time. Yankee Doodle went to town, riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. All right, good job. And we are going to end with the goodbye song written by Rossini. Right, so here we go. Do you remember your pat, clap, clap? Actually, I said that backwards. Clap, pat, pat. Okay, here we go. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. And so it is time, it is time, it is time to say farewell until another day. Rossini wrote this famous song. Giddy up, we say, giddy up, we say, and here we go and do some patting. Rossini wrote this famous song. Giddy up, we say, giddy up, we say, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. And thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again very soon.